Hey guys, today I'm in the cat room, and the reason I call it the cat room is because underneath these wallpapers are the most cursed cat wallpapers I've ever seen in my life. Unfortunately, I don't have any photos of them. I was too busy covering them up. When I moved in here and I renovated the house, I was just too lazy to remove the old wallpaper, and I simply put new ones on top of them. So they are still there watching, and this is now the cursed cat room. Anyways, today I'm drawing old cursed toys because there is a lot of weird shit out there. Honestly, some of this stuff shouldn't even exist. I'll start with one of the most nostalgic and weirdest Finnish toys, Kurkum, the cucumber moped. The official name of this toy is Kuueläinkurkkumasta, which literally means moon animal from the cucumber land. Whoever made this thing was definitely... but everyone calls it simply Kurkum because that's exactly what it is. It's a cucumber moped. It was created by the toy company Plasto. They were definitely in the factory. And people who grew up in the 70s, 80s and 90s remember this toy very well. Neither I nor my siblings ever had this toy, and it was probably the best decision my parents ever made. Today this toy wouldn't meet safety requirements at all, as it very easily tipped forward, causing the child to fall face first onto the ground. And you know, that wasn't very good for teeth. So I wanted to draw Kurkum as this creepy cucumber animal slash weird alien creature. He's the moon animal after all. And this turned out extremely cursed. So I see them as mole-like creatures. That's why I gave him big mole paws. They would live in colonies underground, digging tunnels, but since I wanted to keep the design close to the original, I was thinking of how to keep the shape of the wheels. And I gave him multiple paws that would move like a wheel, allowing him to dig very quickly. I have no idea how that would work exactly. Maybe he's half animal and half machine, or half vegetable, half machine. Who knows? But I really tried my best to keep the design very similar to the toy, so this is probably the most cursed thing I've ever drawn. I hate those. The handlebar on his head is some sort of horn, and I also gave him the same empty, dead stare as the toy has. And since these creatures live most of their time underground, they have bad eyesight, and the red antennas on their heads produce some kind of light or glow to help them move in dark tunnels, kind of like fireflies or glowworms. So yeah, the original toy is already quite disturbing, but this is something I definitely wouldn't want to meet alone in the dark. Yeah, that is just beautiful. Beautiful thing with like these very tiny sharp teeth. I also drew this sketch with a slightly different version of him. Instead of those weird whale paws, I gave him more realistic legs, and I think it works. It definitely looks better. A bit less cursed. I just wanted to draw him in his natural habitat, just doing his thing, enjoying life. I also love this little dude and his cute snoot. But yeah, I hope you like my version of Kurkum. I don't think I've ever seen one of these live. Only photos, because they are very rare to come across anywhere. But let me know if you had or still have this toy somewhere. It would be fun to hear what kind of memories you have of it. Like, do you still have your teeth? Currently there is only one of these for sale, priced at 250 euros. And it's a rare yellow one. It's a shiny. So yeah, expensive nightmare fuel. Or a very cheap dentist. Next, I wanted to draw a toy that I really disliked when I was little, but a lot of my friends loved: trolls. They seemed ugly and boring to me, like all human-like dolls and figures. I never had any dolls or Barbies, except one. My twin brother and I each had a pregnant Barbie. Don't know what the hell that was about, and I always took the baby out of its belly and stuffed it with a lot of weird shit, like a perfectly normal child. So I was going to draw a regular troll until I remembered that there are also animal trolls by Thomas Dam. And if these little shits, are creepy, animal trolls are twice as creepy. But I actually love these guys. They are so weird looking that they're fascinating, especially the giraffes with the weird duck face. So Thomas Dam designed and invented the original Good Luck trolls in the late 50s. I'm not sure when these animal trolls started being made, but I guess in the 60s. And there are several different ones like giraffes, lions, elephants, and so on. And they are quite valuable and rare, at least in Finland. I didn't even know they existed until a few years back. But the giraffe is my absolute favorite, so I decided to draw her, and it was quite difficult to make her any creepier than she already is. I think I actually made her less scary. So my idea for her was that she has a broken neck, which makes her always walk with her head tilted. So she just wanders around moaning and groaning very eerily. She's in constant pain, and in dark alleys you might see her peeking from around the corners, staring straight into your soul with her empty troll eyes. If she were the size of a real giraffe, that would be terrifying. So all these troll toys have human-like hair, so I gave her that, and her skin is all wrinkly and dry. Kinda looks like she's been in the water for too long. And I also decided to draw the elephant, and they look so disturbing because of their huge eyes. They're like demon human / elephant babies with Einstein hair. I don't really have a story for him. Maybe they just hang out together and they have this constant smile on their faces. So maybe they just stare and smile without saying a word. And if you look into their eyes directly, you'll just die instantly. This is literally me listening to my family's arguments. I still think the originals look scarier, but I still like the idea of the giraffe with the broken neck peeking from around the corners. That would be absolutely terrifying. And here are all the drawings I made. There are so many different kind of weird and creepy toys that I definitely want to do a second part. Like these Moomin toys made by Atelier Fauni in the 60s. Literal nightmare fuel. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any toys in mind that I could draw for the second part. Check out my last video where I draw and talk about my childhood trauma. Absolutely iconic shit. Be sure to subscribe, ding the bell, all the usual stuff, and stay adorable, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.